And he was able to do it by faith. You ought to tell somebody, it's by faith that you give. It's by faith that you live. Woo! Comes on down the line, and my God, I don't have time to deal with this. But after he gets through talking about Enoch, then the next thing he tells me about Noah. Now Noah built an ark by faith. In fact, before Noah's time, evidently it had never rained. Somebody said that the reason they lived so long, 900 years and so, was because of the canopied earth theory. They call it in theology that there was some kind of a vapor that surrounded the earth, and it kept out the harmful rays of the sun. And because that vapor was there, men could live 6, 7, 8, 900 years. God didn't let nobody live 1,000 years, because he told Adam, the day you sin, you're going to surely die. And 1,000 years with God is as a day. And if he'd allowed Adam to live to get 1,000, he would have lived past one day. But when that canopied earth, with the vapor around it, it allowed men to live and live and live. And one day God told Noah, they're living so long until they're evil. They become a stink in my nostril. But I want you to build an ark. What do you mean, build an ark? God gave him the plans and told him how to build it. Build it because I got to save you and your family. And if any man will hear you, I got to save them. And I got to keep animal life preserved. And while he's building, critics telling him, man, you're a fool. Talking about it's going to rain. You up here building something on dry land. We don't even know what you're talking about, rain. What's that? But he had faith in God, and he kept on building anyhow. Sometimes when God is building the pillars of your life, others will criticize and call you a fool and a fanatic. But you got to keep your ear tuned to heaven. If God said build, I'm going to build. I don't care how the enemy try to tear down. God said build up. And if I build up when the time comes, God is going to prove his word. So Noah built an ark on dry land. And finally when the rain came, and not only rain coming from above, but the fountains of the deep were cut loose. Rain was coming down and rain was coming up. And when those sinners who wouldn't hear him saw that everything was covered, that's when they start swimming up to the door, knocking, saying, let me in. But I hear Noah say, it's too late. Listen, I want you to start believing God before it's too late. Believe him. He'll make your life worth living. Believe him. He'll open doors that are closed in your faith. Believe him. He'll save your family. He'll heal your body. He'll bless you financially. He'll do a new thing in your life. Can you tell him, Lord, I believe. Thank you. I think I better quit this. He goes on to Abraham and Sarah. Old folk had no business even thinking about having a baby. But God re-energized and refertilized both the life of Abraham and Sarah because they had faith in God. And when he gets through telling us about Abraham, Sarah, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, Moses and his parents, Joshua and Rahab, finally he said, what shall I say more? For the time would fail me to tell you about Gideon, Barak, Samson and Jephthah, David, Samuel, and the prophets who through faith subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtained promises, stopped the mouth of lions, quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of the sword. Out of weakness they were made strong, waxed valiant in fight. Women received their dead raised again. Many of them were tortured, not accepting deliverance. But all I want to do is tell you that wherefore we are so compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin that does so easily beset us. Run with patience the race set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. Hey, blessed be the name of God. If you got faith, I don't care what you're in, you can make it. And whatever your faith gets you into, your faith will bring you out. I gotta quit. But there's one more thing. Just one point that I got to leave with you. Look at somebody and say, neighbor, do you feel that you're operating on deficient faith? Let me tell you how to strengthen your faith. You know how to do that? Romans 10:17, it tells you how it comes. Now then, faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. You'll never have faith in God listening to the God haters. You'll never have faith in God sitting with your prayer partner who is a critic of everything that happened in church. You'll never have faith in God running with doubters and skeptics. But if you want faith, get in the Word. Turn off the soap opera and get in the Word. Take the phone off the hook and get in the Word. Stop running down the highway. Come to church Tuesday night and Thursday night. Every time you get an opportunity, get in the Word. And the more you get in the Word, the more your faith will be built up. Not the word of the skeptic, but the Word of God. Because His Word tells you God can do anything. His Word tells you nothing is impossible.